Hello, guys. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Ilkay Gundogan, as it has been reported that manager Xavi plans to use the Barca new signing in an advanced role close to Robert Lewandowski. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about third choice goalkeeper Arnau Tenas, as it has been reported that the Barca Academy ace confirms club will not extend his contract. He said, "It is true." We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Ilkay Gundogan's acquisition is a massive coup for FC Barcelona. The former Borussia Dortmund and Manchester City midfielder has been on top of his game of late, and a procurement of a transfer fee is nothing but a major triumph for the team. This way, Xavi got his first wish fulfilled, as he wanted someone with experience to lead his midfield next season. With the addition of Gundogan, Barcelona have practically unlocked a complex combination. Now, there are questions as to how Xavi will use Gundogan, given that Frankie de Jong, Pedri and Gavi are all undroppable. But given the German's efficiency, journalist Yodi Kane writes for Sport that the manager is imagining him in the most advanced position. He will be closely working with Robert Lewandowski, with whom the midfielder played at Borussia Dortmund in the early part of his career. The journalist also writes that Pedri, Gavi and Frankie de Jong will continue to have prominence in the midfield, while Sergio Roberto and Frank Kessié, if he stays, will act as backups. And if is indeed the case, it is basically denotes that Pablo Torre and Nico Gonzalez will have to go on loan to look for other opportunities. It must be noted that Gundogan has signed a contract with Barcelona until 2025, with an option to extend the deal for one more year. As part of his contract with Barca, the midfielder will have a release clause of 400 million euros. Fair to say, the midfielder was keen on joining Barcelona and no other team ever since winning the historic treble with Manchester City last season. He said, "If I was going to move, there is only one club in the world that made sense. It was Barcelona or nothing. Since I was a little boy, I dreamed of wearing that shirt one day. I am confident that I have a few more years left at the highest level, and I just want to help get Barcelona back to where they deserve to be," he wrote in his column for the Players Tribune. Now that one part of the summer transfer plan is done, Barcelona will want to put their heads into generating more income via player sales and signing a pivot midfielder. Of course, Ilkay Gundogan's signing was made official by Barca yesterday finally, so he's officially now a Barca player. But mind you, he hasn't been registered yet, but I think that will be taken care of. Of course, Ilkay Gundogan, will add a lot of experience to this young team that we have, especially in that midfield department, the likes of Pedri, Gavi, Frankie de Jong. I think adding Ilkay Gundogan after Busquets left will be a very good blend of experience and youth, I think, which will help the team going forward a lot. Ilkay Gundogan, of course, coming not as a pivot. He's not a pivot by trade. He is a central midfielder and also more attacking. And this report just tried to bring it how Xavi will likely use a player, saying that he will likely play him not far from Lewandowski, which means he will be more advanced. He will be more advanced, maybe more than even when he was at City. We know Ilkay Gundogan is a player that has vast experience and he's a versatile player in that midfield. If Ilkay wants to play pivot, he will play pivot. If he wants to play interior, he will play. If he wants to play number 10, he will play number 10. So I think that is a good thing about Ilkay Gundogan, as manager Xavi rates the player very highly. I think his signing will be a great success. I hope so. Let me not just conclude because we don't know what tomorrow might be. But judging from his qualities we have seen from City, not just for this past season, but for many seasons running, Ilkay Gundogan have been hugely successful and have shown his top quality in the side. And I think that there are players like Pablo Torre, Frankie here that they have no chance to even play even a single second as these new midfielders are coming in. Just imagine now a new pivot who is being looked at. If a new pivot is being bought, then I think players like Frankie and Pablo Torre have no chance and will likely depart the club, looking for other opportunities, maybe through a loan deal or permanent deal. So let's see how it goes for Ilkay Gundogan. Actually, if Javi will use him as this report stipulates, that he will use him beside Lewandowski to supply the goals and of course leaving space for the other top three midfielders to play. We quite remember this past season, there was a period when Javi was using some similar lineups where he played with four midfielders and just two attackers. Like he will use players like Pablo Gavi on the left wing as a false winger, but whereas he operates and sometimes come and help the midfielders. And I think that if Javi wants to still go with that system, then he will be putting the players like Ilkay Gundogan in that left wing role as a false winger. Then moving on to the final story of discussion. Speaking at a press conference, Barcelona youngster Arnau Tenas has confirmed that the club do indeed not plan to activating the 2-year renewal in his contract. Captain for the Barca Athletic team, managed by Rafa Marquez, Tenas is one of the most highly rated young prospects at the Catalan club, who has been tipped for a bright future. Even though he is yet to make a breakthrough into senior football, the 22-year-old is considered one of the best young shot stoppers in Spain. However, Tenas's contract with Barcelona expires on June 30. The Blaugrana have an opportunity to trigger a 2-year extension for their Academy A's, but reports earlier today emerged claiming that they had decided against the move, due to which he will leave. Currently away on international duty with the Spain under-21 side at the UEFA under-21 European Championships. Tenas appeared at a press conference today and answered some questions, including one regarding his future. He said, "It has come out that Barca will not carry out my renewal. It is true, and I can confirm it. For now, I'm with the national team, and I'm focused on that," Tenas said, confirming his imminent departure from his boyhood club. With Tenas set to become a free agent after Friday, Almeria and newly promoted La Liga side Granada are both chasing his signature. The decision not to extend Tenas's contract does come as a surprise considering that it had been suggested multiple times in the past that Barcelona would take up the option to retain him for 2 years. However, with that no longer on the table, the La Masia Ace will be bidding goodbye to the club in less than a week. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.